Welcome back to the realistic road to glory. We have some giant games for us again today. We've had a couple of episodes so far this season that see multiple relegation six-pointers in back-to-back games, and today is no different. You can see from the points tallies below me, Cambridge on 27, Stoke on 28. Pretty important one, this first one. They're actually 2 places above us. Bristol City above us on goal difference, and Stoke above us by a point. Ipswich a further point. Another 4 to Millwall, who maybe are catchable and could be drawn into this relegation battle, but certainly the 5 from Ipswich to Plymouth are very much in the running to get relegated, along with Huddersfield and Charlton, although we do have Huddersfield to play after this Stoke game, and they've played a game more, so if we can beat Stoke, we will be 10 points clear of Huddersfield. So you'd like to think, really, it's only 20 seconds that we stand a chance of dropping into, running the risk of dropping into. We made some more transfers in the last episode. Silla grabbed himself 2 as we beat Burton in the FA Cup on his debut, which was fantastic. And hopefully we can continue to get some more points in the league today as well. Stoke City to begin with, then Huddersfield. Probably then sim the middle 3, West Brom, Swansea, Cardiff, and play Blackburn at home at the end of the episode, before heading then into a difficult month there with 4 there, 5 there, and 3 at the end. We're really not far away from the end of the season at all now, are we? Let's get cracking with February then, saying thank you to those behind me, iReaper, Zero Striker, and to Toby Barker as well. Thank you for your continued support on stream and in the comment section, and of course do keep those comments coming with your press conference questions. We shall get to 3 more of those in today's episode, so I appreciate that level of support as well. Cheers, guys. Let's keep that going, shall we? Stoke lost 4 of their last 5. They are not in great form. Tyrese Campbell up top for them. Junho played on the left last time we played Stoke. He's now central here. They're missing Rose through suspension. Djubalokadina starts again for them. Let's get a win. Let's get a win. Campbell's in behind, and he's got the pace, but not the quality of pass, it seems. Osborne will get this quickly to Dodds. And Kusini Yengi's on the run, and it's not really much of an opportunity to play him in there, but Lasse Sørensen can get down the line here and play an early cross, an early hopeful cross that Kusini can't get on the end of. Everton have taken the lead against Huddersfield, which is good news, even if we are to not get the results that we need, provided those around us also lose, then that's important. If we are to lose to one of today's relegation 6-pointer oppositions, then Stoke would be the chosen one, considering we're just outside the relegation zone at the moment. So long as those below us keep losing, it doesn't matter if we also keep losing. But obviously we don't want to keep losing. I haven't had the chance to have a proper shot yet. That was just a poor touch from Kusini Yengi. Well in, Osborne. Clarkson quickly forward. Yengi, look at the run. Desperate to get forward. It's Stephen Kingsley. And we'll look for Dylan Dodds, who's arriving at the right time. Oh, and what a finish too from the young man. Kingsley, who's pretty slow to be fair, just decided, you know what? I'm going to turn into Teo Hernandez. And off he went. Brilliant delivery as well. Picked out Dodds perfectly. And how's that for a first-time finish? Is that a goal of the season contender? Keeper absolutely no chance. Off the post. Dylan Dodds with his brand new boots as well. Actually changed that a couple of episodes ago. You guys have been crying out for real-life boots on the regen players. We have done that now. And he's used his new Predators to good effect. Not the Yellers. Manhoof off the bench here for them. He's just rapid. Oh, and it's a brilliant ball as well. That's an excellent goal. It's a really good equaliser from Stoke. Genuinely. Can't do anything but applaud that. They're back in the game at 1-1. Cross is superb. And then the layoff even better. And the finish, just as impressive. It's a heavy touch. It's loose. It's not good. Not good enough. And then Dodds quickly inside Liam Lee. Maybe the run, Silla. To be fair, he did. I just delayed with the pass. Ben Osborne. Oh, save by Bonham. Superb. Wonderful reactions. Right then. Let's try and find Silla, if we can. We get it to him. He's at the back post. It's not going his way. Kingsley was nearly underneath that. Liam Lee will nod this back out wide. Clarkson onside. Silla still in the box. Not going to reach him again, though, unfortunately. And with only a couple of minutes to play, and Manhoof with the fresh legs off the bench, we might end up losing this from our own corner. Are Stoke going to completely turn it around? Manhoof trying to find the ball again. Chaos. Absolute chaos at the back. And now we need to get the ball forward and go again. Out wide to Liam Lee. He's got Dylan Dodds forward with him. Here comes Ben Osborne. It's Ben Osborne! Oh! I took so much time to try and make sure I got the finish. And the save was so awkward from Bonham. He's thrown a hip at it. I don't know why the camera angle's from this end of the ground. Oh, I can't believe it. Gents, please, pop this in the back of the net. Looking for someone in the middle at the back post. It's the defender that wins it. That's not clear. Oh, the chance to bury it and win the game, and we haven't taken it. How important could that be come the end of the season? It's a point only against Stoke, which will keep us below them in the table at the very least. What it does for the rest of our Huddersfield loss, that's good news for us. Huddersfield losing continually keeps us in a stronger position compared to those below us. And it's Huddersfield we have next. So we absolutely need to make sure that we get a result there. Jack Stevens, I think, is up to 68 rated now, which is fantastic growth from him. We have a press conference question to bring to you. It says, there's been rumours circulating that club legends Greg Taylor and Harrison Dunk have joined the club's coaching team. Can you confirm if there's any substance to these rumours? And if so, are they making a positive impact to the club's culture? Well, Harrison Dunk left us in this save. And Greg Taylor, I'll go as far as to say, yes, sure, we have signed him as a coach. Harrison is currently plying his trade in Norway at SV Sandhausen. Currently as a 54 rated left back. But once Harrison's playing career is over, he is always more than welcome to come back to the club as a coach. Greggy T will come in as a defensive coach. Sure, absolutely. I'm quite happy to go with that storyline. We've got Barry Cord at the club in real life, who used to be a former striker for the club as a coach as well. So why not Greggy T coming in as the defensive coach as well, and maybe Harrison Dunk, when he eventually does hang up his boots, will join him too. It's Huddersfield Town then in the next game. We have, with that draw to Stoke, dropped into the relegation zone once more as Plymouth were victorious in their match day 29. 2 points from 22nd to 18th. It is one heck of a relegation battle right now. We really needed to win that game against Stoke. We absolutely cannot afford to do anything other than win this Huddersfield Town game. They've lost 4 in a row. Healy up top was sensational. For last season, they wiped the floor with us. This season, we got a victory against them earlier in the year, I believe. I am going to drop Kusini Yengi for Yusuf Silla here, because Yengi has not been performing of late. Be tempted to give Brophy a start out on the left-hand side as well, because Adam Clarkson just isn't performing. He might have the stats on paper, but on grass, he's not the man right now. He really genuinely isn't. Please win this one! Thinks it's time to find Lasse Sørensen. Osborne will come shorter, but get tackled by Jack Rodoni. And here's Reece Healy. He was a killer against us in the past, wasn't he? Hat-trick against us in the game that we lost 4-0 against Huddersfield Town last season. Actually, we might have drawn against Huddersfield last year. I think earlier in the season. I think we did, didn't we? We lost 4-0 and 4-3 last year. And I think I remember now, we drew 1-1 against Huddersfield Town earlier in the season because we were like, that's progress. Well, we need further progress, yet more, please. Because, why have you lunged there? What are you doing? Thank you, Jack. Not pressed anything. He's just, of his own accord, decided to throw himself at the feet of the attacker. Oh, don't give me a heart attack. I need a win. I really, really need a win. Get it out to Stephen Kingsley. Now I kind of want him in the middle. Yusuf Silla. Oh, we've lost it. We've not been good enough so far today. Either against Stoke or against Huddersfield. Against Stoke, eventually, when we did start creating chances, we just couldn't take them. And now here against Huddersfield, I can't even create them. Jack Rodoni in the box. Danger for the back line once more. And they found the back of the net. And Josh Koroma gives Huddersfield Town a 1-0 lead. Get there. Can't. Kingsley's trying to track back. Oh, what a delivery. And what a goal. Unbelievable. Koroma with the second for him and the team. That cross, you can't come for it because it's only dropped under the bar as it's hit his head. Should the keeper do better? Probably, but I mean, you've got to credit the quality of the ball and finish, really, haven't you? Sorensen quickly to McKenzie. McKenzie inside to Kellen Watts. Here's Brophy. Brophy with Liam Lee. Here's Silla. Silla still. Silla out wide. Get back in the middle, please. Yusuf. Dodson's beating his man. Oh, it was Liam Lee that the ball went towards. No. No. I'm crossing it for the 5'7" man. I'm crossing it for the 6'3" guy. Well in. Ben Osborne. Again, the one man that shows some fight and drive to try and drag this team forward. Stoke now winning 2-0 against Preston's just popped up in my top right. This is not a great episode for us in terms of results that we're getting compared to those around us, is it? They're even olaying here now at the Kirklees. They really are taking the piss out of us, aren't they? We made 3 changes at half-time to try and freshen things up. That's going to be a foul, isn't it? Oh, and give us what we need to try and dig out some sort of comeback here. Healy will whip the ball, and it's won well by McKenzie, and then Keeley will break away with it. He was one of the changes. Rofi out on the left-hand side will look to utilise his pace now against Rowe. Silla is there in the middle. Trying to get there, float the ball. Oh, why is it gone to the short man again? What's the point in me buying a 6-foot or loaning in a 6'3" striker if when I cross towards him, it doesn't bloody go to him? I'm trying to pick him out. My entire game plan. Thomas, Rudoni, Kasumu, fancy flick. Velez, Stevens with the save. It's not convincing, but it's out nonetheless. Silla's up for this. Not Silla, it's Yengi now, isn't it? Alves, run. Marcus Brown on the breakaway. His dribbling is sensational. The best man in possession we have at the club. And that's a great ball. And Lasse Sørensen's in here. And Balker just comes across and takes it off him. Well up and Keeley. And well kept by Kusini Yengi, who's now in around the corner. Kusini Yengi. Oh, Kusini, please! Please, please, please! Bury that! My Christ. Nice tackle. Sorensen still going. Somehow he hasn't gotten away from the defender yet. Brown will get away from the defender. Brown with runners. Kusini Yengi. Please. Well blocked. It's cleared away. It's just not meant to be our day today. 1-1 draw against Stoke. A game that we dominated but could not get the ball in the back of the net more than once. And then again against Huddersfield, we couldn't get the ball in the back of the net even once. A 2-0 defeat to fellow relegation candidates. Millwall lose, Charlton lose, Stoke won 4-1 in the end. That's a big result for them. Oh no! West Brom next. Oh, shut up, Bayern Munich. Go away. Ben Osborne's happy. Good. I'm glad you're happy, mate. I am not right now. Still only 1 point to safety and 2 points to Bristol City. And only 4 points to Stoke, Plymouth. But Millwall are losing games hand over fist at the minute. It's only 5 points to them now. Despite our poor performances, more teams are actually falling down towards this relegation battle. Oh my God. Right, West Brom, Swansea and Cardiff on the way before we play Blackburn. Go to the press conference, try and boost morale a little bit. Maybe
okay,
that'll help.
Take questions now.
We'll try and be on the front foot. We have gotten positive history against West Brom previously. We won't underestimate them. We beat them in the cup, albeit in a sim, but we drew with them when I played them. And they're playing a side that is struggling with a little bit of fitness after their last fixture. But they did win it, and they are in third, chasing automatic promotion. Away from home at the Hawthorns, we, with our fingers crossed, lose 3-2 this time rather than win 3-2. Swift with a hat-trick for them. Millwall win against Charlton too, which is a big result for them. Still only 2 points to Bristol City and 1 point to Ipswich, although they're yet to play on match day 31. This is still going to go all the way down to the wire, isn't it? Swansea next. Swansea City 13th in the table, but look at that form. If ever there was a moment to try and take advantage of a side, this would be it. We have a second press conference question for you here in a slightly more uplifting kind of fashion to try and get us out of the dumps, down in the dumps that we're in at the minute. It's from Yanavino. It says, Mr. Monk, you were seen on a bike ride with multiple of your players, some of them even on tandem bikes. Was this perhaps an attempt at raising the morale at the club with some of your players as to help your team not be down in the dumps due to a hard relegation battle in the Championship? If ever we needed a little bit of a teamwork day, a team building day, it's now to try and kick on and go and have a run of positive results towards the end of the season. Yes, we were out on the bikes, and hopefully the morale has had a positive upturn in it to, fingers crossed, go and get a result here against Swansea City away from home. Continually our strongest side put out for this fixture. And Swansea end their run of bad form, and our run of bad form continues. Dodd's got a goal. Ipswich draw. Charlton, I think, lost again. We've got Cardiff next. It's still 3 points now to Stoke, who have got a game in hand. Bristol City have won. It's 5 points to them now. Please, can we get something against Cardiff? I am desperate for it. Cardiff on a great run of form. In 7th, chasing the playoffs. 4 straight wins. Keon Ateta up top is a very capable striker. Ojo on the right for them played particularly well against us last time as well. Perry Ng was on the bench previously, now makes the starting lineup. They've still got Ricky Jade Jones on the bench there. Yuki Tsunoda apparently making an appearance on the bench too. I don't know of any Tsunoda in the footballing world. At the minute, do I make any changes? I mean, maybe Silla can come and give us a result. Maybe Alves. Are we starting to be in a position where we need to call on those loanee signings to really kick us on a little bit? I'm going to put Marcus Brown out there as well to try and give us a little bit of fresh impetus. Morale is dropping in the squad at the moment, and it's not going to be helped at all by a 3-1 defeat away from home in South Wales. We got a 1-0 lead after 9 minutes. Huddersfield beat Millwall. Other sides around us are putting together good runs of form. Huddersfield were on 20 points at the beginning of the episode. They've won 3 straight games and are on 29 now. 3 points to gap to safety, but Ipswich have a game in hand. We're 5 points off Stoke. It is a must-win game against Blackburn Rovers. Blackburn mid-table with middling results, but our form is something like 4 straight defeats now, or 3 straight defeats, then the draw with Stoke. Might even be 4 straight defeats. I think it is 4 straight defeats. Sam Gallagher up top for them. Sammy Smodics in the midfield. Joe Rankin Costello on the right. Ronnie fucking Pickering on the left. Scott Wharton at centre-back. Oh, man. Please, Ches. Please. Just pull it out the bag. Reardon out wide. And Pickering. Sorenson's done well. Dodds can get to that. Oh, my God. He's been wiped out. Absolutely murdered. Please tell me that's a red. It's a yellow card for a cynical foul that stopped our quick counter-attack. Oh, Dodds, you've got to be quicker to that. The reactions of the man just aren't there. Pickering holds off Sorensen. Sammy Smodics looking to get around the outside of Kellen Watts. He's done exactly that. And if Dylan Dodds was awake, then we wouldn't have given the ball away from the free kick. Sammy Smodics with a brilliant finish. It's 1-0 Blackburn. Another goal that is entirely avoidable if my players just wake up. Kellen Watts tries to step in here, can't quite get to him, and it's a tidy finish. Very tidy finish. It's looking like it might well be 5 straight defeats here for Cambridge United. We are in trouble again. We had a great run of form and run of fixtures that saw us drive ourselves out of the relegation zone. But now, things are turning back in the negative. Sorensen, 2 Dodds. Kusini Yengi's there, but the pass just doesn't make it. There's no reason why my players shouldn't be able to play a pass like that. Gallagher looking to maybe go through that gap, so we'll try and cover it with Kellen Watts and cover it again with Kellen Watts. Ryan Leonard brings it down and away wide with the shot. I think it's Ryan Leonard anyway. It's the only Leonard I can think of off the top of my head. It's Harry Leonard. Thankfully, he's a decent bloody defender, though. Make me a run, Kusini. Here comes Dylan Dodds on the overlap. Around the outside. Going to drive in towards the box and just drill it into the middle. And there is Liam Lee, the man I just lamented for having done bugger all for a month. Pulls the equaliser out the bag. Thank you, Dylan Dodds. Thank you, Liam Lee. Spread it. Again. Space out wide. And with their narrow midfield, we could have runners in here as well. And Liam Lee's there. And someone needs to make the run. Kusini Yengi has. Kusini Yengi. Get in! Kusini Yengi bags again. He was the bags man that helped us come up to this league. He needs to rekindle his form. And he's absolutely got the quality to be the bags man that keeps us in this league too. Turn it around! That's a lovely ball, but it's a good interception. Clarkson inside. Henderson. They're pressing high, Blackburn. They want to get back in the game, just like we did. Rankin Costello, Sam Gallagher, inside to Leonard. Support from Rankin Costello again. And John Fleck, and Sammy Schmodix, and big save from Jack Stevens. We really need him now. Up to 68 rated this season. Grown really well. Continually looks like he wants that #1 shirt back again next season. We've figured out how to attack against Blackburn Rovers, and we have pressed them in the right areas. If ever we needed a result, it's right now, and we're halfway there. Gallagher, Leonard, dangerous, don't like it. Schmodix, don't draw anyone out of position. Such a good turn. Leonard from range. Oh my God. Harry Leonard off the post from 25 yards. Breathe. It's fine. Just breathe. It's a lovely turn by Sam Gallagher. It's a wild shot. Nope, Mackenzie got a touch. Gallagher actually going off there. I think they're #9. They make a change. Get up, Lasser. I'd like to change things, but I don't really want to upset the flow of the team right now. Out to Dodds. Back to Osborne again. He'll spin his man. It's just not a very good ball. At the end of the day, it's just not a very good ball. Leonard with a great turn. Sigurdsson out wide. Here's Rankin Costello. Sigurdsson again. It's 2-2 Blackburn. 84th minute. It's an excellently built move. And they just had a man free everywhere at all times. Keeley has Alves. Alves with a big ball out wide to Marcus Brown, who delivers the ball. Looking for Kusini Yengi, who just can't get there. And that'll be game. Ah! I needed 3. I only got 1. But it... the losing streak is over, at least. Ipswich win. Bristol City lose. At the minute, Bristol City look like the side that we need to try and get the better of. 7 games without a win now. We are better than this. We know we're better than this. We're going to have to be better than this if we're to stay up. It was all looking so good a couple of months ago. And as someone in chat says, it's been Murphy's Law. Anything that could go wrong has gone wrong recently. We are, with 12 games to go, 4 points from safety. But still, anyone up to Birmingham. We've got Derby to play. 10 points off Derby. That becomes 7 if you beat them. We've got Birmingham to come next as well. They're 17th. We started the season by beating those around us. We haven't done that in the second half of the season thus far. Tomorrow we have Birmingham. We have Derby. We have Millwall. We have Ipswich. They could not be more important games. Today's were desperately important. We only got 2 points from the 6 games in the league today, which is not good enough. Tomorrow has to be better. There is no excuse. It just has to be better. So we'll ensure that it is. That'll be all for today. Channel your positivity. Channel your survival instinct. Let's get out the relegation zone tomorrow.